Welcome to The Source, where we combine the headlines with in-depth conversations with the newsmakers themselves. Today on the program,
an unprecedented move, minutes before the president delivers his State of the Nation address. The House of Representatives convening, voting former President and Pampanga Representative Gloria Macapagal Arroyo as House Speaker.
With 184 affirmative votes, 12 abstentions, Congresswoman Gloria Macapagal Arroyo is hereby elected as the new Speaker of the House of Representatives.
But House Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez is putting up a fight.
House Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez and the members of the House of Representatives.
What happened at the House of Representatives? Congressman Aniceto Bertiz and Tom Villarin join us live.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Pinky Webb. On the eve of President Rodrigo Duterte's State of the Nation address, lawmakers confirmed to CNN Philippines that there's a brewing plot to oust House Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez.
I hereby call
the plan: declare the position vacant as soon as the House of Representatives opens its third regular session for the 17th Congress. All eyes were on Speaker Alvarez as he addresses his colleagues that day, July 23. But he did not mention stepping down from his post. He even reiterated his call for an anti-political dynasty bill, but without term limits for elected officials.
I am amenable to anti-political dynasty provision as proposed by the Consultative Committee draft. However, I have also made it clear, based on my personal studies and consultation with peers, that political dynasties proliferated because of the unintended effects of imposing term limits.
Also on Congress's table, the ratification of the much-awaited Bangsamoro Organic Law, but the session was suspended for more than an hour. It was then some lawmakers confirmed that they had the numbers to remove Alvarez from the speakership.
Seryoso yung threat na i-oust si Speaker Alvarez sa kanyang pwesto at mukhang hindi naman pumapayag din si Speaker Alvarez na umalis sa pwesto niya.
And then the unexpected happened. The session without any warning was adjourned in less than a minute, a move vehemently opposed by some lawmakers. Then a footage of congressmen signing a manifesto that says former President and Pampanga Representative Gloria Arroyo should be the next speaker. And just when everyone was waiting for the president to deliver his SONA, another twist of events. A roll call was made by lawmakers and declaring Arroyo as the new speaker. She went up the rostrum, tried to speak using the session hall's microphone, but the audio was cut off. She then took her oath as the new House Speaker just before the president arrived at the Batasang Pambansa. But to everyone's surprise, it was House Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez together with Senate President Tito Soto who welcomed the president at the Batasan. After the president's State of the Nation address, Camarines Sur Representative Rolando Andaya initiated another roll call. Now with an improvised audio system, the House reached a quorum, declaring the position of House Speaker vacant, then electing former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo as the new Speaker of the House.
So, let's go straight to the sources of the story. OFW Party List Representative Aniceto John Bertiz and Akbayan Party List Representative Tom Villarin. Gentlemen, maraming salamat. I know puyat po kayong dalawa.
Magandang umaga, Pinky.
Magandang umaga. Kasi umaga na rin kayo natulog. So, sinong speaker? Who is the real speaker now?
As what happened po yesterday, Pinky, it's Speaker Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Kasi nasunod naman po yung proseso ng unang-una declaring the seats of the Speaker vacant, and it has 254 who responded for the call of the vacancy of the Speaker. And later on, after the roll call, nagkaroon po ng botohan na it's 184 who voted for Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo as
So,
the new
Congressman,
speaker.
ganun yun, 184 voted, but there were questions on number one, the maze. For those who may not know, ano yung maze? Yun yung simbolo ng authority na kapag kinabit,
in order.
The session is in order. The maze, for those who may not have, hindi nyo na natutukan kagabi, meron kayong inilagay na maze. Saan nyo nakuha yun, this one?
Well, I think it was taken from the archives. Hindi yan talaga yung maze na nandyan sa house. But again, because it's a symbol pa rin that the house is in session. So in a way, it addressed the question of technicality, about
the validity.
The validity of the
So that's an old
session.
maze.
It's an old maze.
Yeah, from the, I think, the historic archive ng Congress, I think that's the Nograles maze pa.
Aha, si Speaker Nograles. Saan nyo nahanap yan? Sino nakahanap?
Meron po mga staff sa Congress that they remember that there's still one maze in the archive. So we have to open up the archive. We asked the security to open the library and nakuha nga po namin yan.
Okay.
At kung makita nyo, sira-sira na nga yung maze.
So it's good to talk about this because these are the questions being raised, such as by Congressman Ed Salagman, Congressman Villarian, walang maze. So naglagay kayo ng maze. Again, the validity of that may be put in question because it's an old maze. I mean, I can just imagine pwede nilang i-bring up yan. Other points raised by Congressman Ed Salagman was that, well, it's a sham because the rules were not observed, sabi po niya. The House was not properly in session. Kailan ho ba properly in session?
Kagabi, pinag-usapan din yun ng mga abogadong mga mambabatas. So, wala naman po nakitang na technicalities doon or nalabag. Kasi nga, nung nag-adjourn, ang 4 o'clock, I think Rimpi, Senior Majority Leader, adjourned it to 4 o'clock of the same day. So, nakumpleto na po yun. Tapos, nag-roll call si Deputy Speaker Andaya, which is 254 responded to the call. So,
ito na yung gabi. Gabi na po ito.
That's last night. Pero the issues raised by Kong Lagman was yung afternoon, prior to the
SONA.
SONA speech of President Duterte.
In other words, Congressman, sinasabi niyo, the issues raised by Congressman Lagman, kasi dalawa hong beses nangyari. Just so it's clear, may 3 o'clock na nangyari. Eventually, yes. Tapos na ginawang speaker si Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo at 3, and then another one at 7 p.m. So, lahat po ba nung sinasabi ni Congressman Ed Salagman na ayos nung 7 p.m.? I'll bring one more one of the criticisms. The Secretariat was not there to record the proceedings in the journal. Was the Secretariat there, sir, during the 7 p.m.?
Yes, meron na po mga Secretariat, but it doesn't matter kasi meron naman po tayong mga tape recorder. Pero na-correct na po yun nung 7 p.m. Kasi may nag-re-record na rin at saka may nag-stenographer na.
I think they also changed, even yung Secretary General and pati yung Sergeant at Arms of the House.
Pinalitan?
During that, kagabi din.
Pinalitan ninyo?
Nagkaroon po ng interim Sergeant at Arms at saka interim Secretary General.
How do you do that? By voting?
By nominating on the floor, and the Sergeant at Arms and the Secretary General was elected.
So are there also going to be 2 Sergeant at Arms, sir? Ganun
Wala na
ba?
po. Kasi it was already the majority who voted for that.
Baka ayaw bumaba ni Sergeant at Arms yung una. Pwede ba yun?
Hindi po. Sa ngayon wala kasi it superseded na yung authority niya nung bagong inupo po.
Congressman, ano ho ba nangyari ito? Bakit nilagay si Congresswoman GMA as Speaker?
Well, I think this is still part ng fight between Mayor Sara Duterte and Speaker Alvarez. Ibig sabihin, Sara Duterte has really asserted her role in this House.
Prove that, sir. Please prove that.
Well, all the political parties were called, and she personally called some of the legislators who are heads of these political parties, and the political parties agreed to support that move. So that was as early as in the morning, and ang problema lang because marami ay PDP, 130. So even the members of PDP were at a loss. Ano ba talaga ang instruction? So some of them called up Sap Bongo because Sap Bongo, I think, is the treasurer of PDP. At ang sinabi lang ay wag naman pahiyain si Sara.
Mayor Sara.
Si Mayor Sara.
Sir, sinong tinawagan ni Mayor Sara Duterte ng mga leaders ng other political parties?
Well, generally these are the senior party leaders.
Who, sir?
From the NUP, I think from maybe Congressman Estrella and sino pa yung mga party heads, And then of course, yung NP, it was through, I think, Congressman Halosos, that was communicated. At nagmi-meeting naman on the floor, sa plenary, doon sa mga coffee shop. So alam mo na there's some things going on.
May nangyayari.
At ang issue nga lang doon, yung mga PDP, di ba? Because they're at a loss.
Because let's really look into the situation.
GMA is also PDP.
GMA is also PDP. I see. So, when Speaker Alvarez became, Congressman Alvarez became Speaker, marami ho kasi lumipat sa PDP laban, nanumpa sa PDP laban. So there is merit in what you're saying, Congressman, na naguluhan yung mga miyembro ng PDP. Sino ba ang susundin natin?
Yes, because in the House, it's really the Speaker and the Majority Leader who commands the party position.
So, okay.
But during that time, absent na sila, I mean, wala na sila. And of course, the PDP laban members were parang asking around kung what's really happening. And yun nga, isa-isa din yung mga deputy speaker, eventually supported the House term move.
Okay, pero kayo po, a congressman, may natanggap po ba kayong tawag personally?
As a party list po kasi, we don't belong to any major political parties.
But you can still receive a phone call, sir?
Yes, we can receive a phone call.
Did you receive a phone call?
Yeah, we receive a phone call.
From? You received a phone call from whom,
sir?
From
our affiliated, or I mean, na partidong sinusuportahan din namin. Although we are not a member of that.
Sino yun, sir? Sinong party?
Meron po kasi mga parang ina-adapt na mga party list. For example, NUP, NP, and I'm under NP po.
You're under NP. So
Pero not as a member because in Constitution, we cannot be a member of a
ano lang kayo, adopted? Parang ganun, sir.
Opo, yung affiliation, party affiliations po.
Sir, can you tell us ano yung tawag? Just tell us ano yung laman ng tawag?
Wala naman po. They didn't mention anything. They didn't mention the name of GMA. Just parang ini-inform lang na baka merong pangyayaring maganap bukas or development. So, wag lang kayo magulat. Ibig sabihin yun. So, whoever, we will support whoever the administration will going to support of course, Presidente Duterte and the administration.
Sino ho ba ang isinusuportahan ni President Duterte? Yun ang tanong.
Sa ngayon po, wala kasi pareho namang PDP si former Speaker Alvarez and the new constituted Speaker.
Bottom line, it was really party decision. Kasi parang when the party says that this is their stand, they will support the move to change the leadership, then it's being communicated down to the members. And even as in the party list coalition, we also had our meeting, and marami naman, they gave their feedback, Ang tanong lang naman, meron ba itong blessings? So when it was communicated na may blessings naman yan, yun, parang eventually, most of the party list groups said they would support.
So just to be clear, ang natanggap niyo pong balita, may blessing ito ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Tama ho ba?
Well, not directly. I mean, ang mas Ang natanggap lang really is it's really Mayor Sara Duterte was asking the members of the House to support a leadership change.
All right, we'll be taking a short break. This is The Source on CNN Philippines. Still to come. What could be the priority bills now under the new House leadership? Congressman Aniceto Bertiz and Tom Villarin will still be with us after the break.
Anak, you know I love you.
You know I love you.
You know naman, I love you, di ba, anak?
Sabihin ko man in 3 ways, I only mean one thing. I only want the best for my children.
I use new Magnolia Chicken 3-way. Chicken you can cook 3 ways. Sotanghon or tinola or arroz caldo. Pre-marinated. No
You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. Our guests today, OFW Party List Representative Aniceto Bertiz and Akbayan Party List Representative Tom Villarin. Just to be clear about this, Congressman, kayong dalawa, pumayag kayo to declare the position vacant. Did you vote for GMA, sir?
Yes, I voted for GMA.
Well, Akbayan abstained in the voting. Of course, we still want to be with the minority as fiscalizer.
So no, you did not vote for GMA.
Yes.
That's why this number came up, Congressman Bertiz, na nasa kamay niyo po. 254, declared it vacant, 184, voted for GMA. So let's do the math. How many are you in Congress? 292?
Yeah. 292 po.
So kung...
Yesterday, 271 in the morning, no, during the roll call, 271 yung attended. No? Pero last night was 254 yung nandun sa floor. No?
Okay. More or less, sir, if you number 292, more or less, no, and 184 voted for GMA, you have about 100 and, I don't know, sir, maybe 10 or 20, lagay na natin, more or less, 120, who did not vote for GMA. Does that necessarily mean that that 120 is for Speaker Alvarez?
No.
No. Most of them abstained, and some of them already left the room. They didn't cast.
Such as Congressman Villarin.
Yes. Okay. I think there are still holdouts, no? Meaning the PDP Laban or not part of that change of leadership move. Nandyan pa rin sila. Of course, nandyan si Manong Rudy Fariñas.
Yeah, what's going to happen to Majority Floor Leader Congressman Fariñas?
Most of the si Congressman Majority Leader Fariñas, yan yung nakita kong super duper sipag. Kaya nga meron kaming 2,000 plus bills na naipasa at naisulong. Yung talagang parang principal na mahigpit na at 4 o'clock you have to be in the session. 100% kami always quorum for the past 2 years. So majority of us in the Congress really wants Majority Rudy Fariñas to be our majority, to stay pa rin.
Kayo din, sir?
Well, merong iba na gustong stay. Ibig sabihin, status quo. Speaker lang babaguhin. Pero meron ding mga groups na gusto nila reorg lahat. No? Even the majority leader. And I think most likely, you have to defer to the new speaker, no? Kung i-reorg niya lahat.
Yeah, it'll be up to the speaker.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so malinaw sa inyo, it's Speaker Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Just very quickly, how did you feel when you voted for her at about 3:50 minutes before the SONA of the President? And the President still acknowledged the Speaker as Pantaleon Alvarez. Sir, kayo po.
Kasi nga, ma'am, napag-usapan na rin na ang hindi lang nakuha doon sa video or sa news talaga is yung lahat halos nung bumoto sa kanya na initially 161 ata yun. Nagpuntahan po sa lounge. So the plenary was empty during that time. And then nakiusap na lang ang bawat isa, let's pass the SONA or the speech of our President. And let's resolve it after SONA. So, yun po ang napagkasunduan.
Sir, yung timing, some people are quite turned off with the change of events, minutes before the President's State of the Nation addressing, it's anticlimactic. At hindi lang yun, sir, parang, for a lack of better word, hindi na respeto sana yung SONA ni Presidente.
Well, una-una, it was not in the script of Bernal, no? Director. So,
hindi siya kasama.
So, ang nangyari din is, of course, some really wanted to have that thing done yesterday. So, kumbaga, nung sinimula ng umaga, they want to have the momentum of change. No? Kasi kung sinabi na, bukas na yan, so baka nga ma-diffuse yung momentum na yon. So, practically talagang sinagad nila, even though it's really, di ba, in bad taste kung sa public titingnan. No? But again, that's how they really wield power. No? And sa ngayon nga, well...
Do you agree yung pagkagawa, sir, right before the SONA?
No, kasi ang tingin ko, if you really have the numbers, do it in the process. Even if the Speaker Alvarez will resist, pero you already have the numbers, then wala na siyang magawa.
So hindi kayo sang-ayon sa timing?
Supposedly dapat ngayon, no? Kasi dapat ipasa mo na yung Bangsamoro Organic Law, then next day, yun na yung leadership change.
Kayo po, Congressman?
I think ang pinagsimulan yung yung pagkaka-adjourn di ba, Kuya Tom? Yung pagkaka-adjourn kasi, we supposed to ratify yung yung BOL Pero in-adjourn ng, I think, 2 p.m. or before 3 p.m. So, meron pang protest or opposition doon sa floor na bakit in-adjourn at walang mga congressman doon halos sa floor. So, yun ang pinagsimulan. We have to reconvene kasi parang ang opinion ng iba na dapat tinapos na natin muna yung BOL to ratify. Kasi yun din yung ibabalita ni Presidente.
All right. I'll just bring this in. Former President and now, House Speaker Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo tells CNN Philippines during our interview how her working relationship with President Duterte started. This is an exclusive one-on-one interview we had with Arroyo in March. She praised the President's accomplishments and the priorities of his administration.
I've known the President for a long, long time. I first met him in 1989, I think, when he was a new mayor of Davao City. And I was trying to bring industrialization all over the country, and Davao was one of the centers for industrialization. So that's how I met him. And then throughout my candidacies for national office, he always supported me. When I became president, in 2002, I asked him to become my special advisor on peace and order. Actually, I asked him to become my presidential advisor, cabinet rank, but because he had been elected for a fresh term again as mayor, he said he cannot abandon his mandate as mayor, but he would do the work for me.
How would you assess the President's 2-year stint so far? Almost 2 years.
I think he's done an awesome job. His promises about peace and order, he is complying with. And as far as his economic policy is concerned, well, his tax reform complements the tax reform that I did. And then his build is also a step in the right direction, because that is what we need now to have a good investment climate, infrastructure.
All right, very quickly, sir, mabilis lang.
I've known the President for a long, long time.
Duterte-Arroyo tandem. Congressman, go ahead.
Sa akin naman, ang prioridad ko lang talaga, Pinky, is yung kapakanan ng aking sektor, which is the OFW. And nung time ni President Arroyo, para rin siyang si Presidente Duterte, may puso at malasakit sa
akin. So happy ka doon? Happy ka with the Duterte-Arroyo tandem?
Yes, happy ako doon.
Sir, syempre hindi.
Yes, of course, because GMA, with all the sins of the past, no, and now she's supporting even the policies. Nasa tingin namin, may mga talagang problema doon sa polisiya, no, ni President President Duterte. But of course, he voted against the death penalty. So yan, isang pogi point no, for
Balikan lang natin yan before we go on a break. For those who hindi nyo po naaalala, natanggal si Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo as Deputy Speaker because she voted no against the death penalty. And that time, Speaker Alvarez was saying, toe the line, hindi ho ba? But she kept her stance. We'll be taking another short break. This is The Source on CNN Philippines. We'll be right back.
Nicole Hiala, welcome to Leading Women. Did you dream of becoming a DJ?
Wala talaga siya sa kahit anong part of my system to become a DJ or to become who I am now.
You are now the station manager.
Yes, still cannot believe it. Leading a group of talented, energized, creative people. That scared me.
What to you is a leading woman?
I am a woman with faith, action, commitment, excellence.
You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. Our guest today, OFW Party List Representative Aniceto Bertiz and Akbayan Party List Representative Tom Villarin. Sir, ano ba nag-trigger sa change sa pagtanggal kay Speaker Alvarez? Sir, go ahead.
Unang-una yung yung iba dahil doon sa I think sa Noel issues, tapos yung kay Mayor Sara Duterte and Speaker Alvarez. So marami nang pinag-ugatan pero
well, he has many policy statements na hindi dinidiscuss sa House. Noel, the People's Initiative, no. Ito yung mga latest, no. But prior to that, his divisive style of leadership, no, at saka yung brusco masyado na approach. So turn off yan sa karamihan ng mga congressista.
Brewing na ba yan, sir?
It's brewing since last year. No? I mean, it was highlighted during yung na-zero budget, then away ni na Mayor Sara Duterte.
Okay. So, all right. Sir, pag-usapan natin, ano ho it's, well, 9:25 in the morning. Yes. Ano ho ba mangyayari ngayon? May meeting ba, sir? May meron ba nagpatawag? Let's be honest about this.
Meron pong mga nagpatawag si SGMA, Speaker GMA, yung nagpatawag siya ng lunch. It will start mga 11 a.m.
Saan, sir?
Sa bahay niya. Kasi we don't have a venue na ganun kalaki sa Congress. So, yun lang.
Ilan ho kayo na dadalo mamayang 11 a.m.?
Hindi ko po alam kung ilan yung bilang, pero siguro medyo malaking bilang po yun, sabi.
Is there another meeting that you know of, Congressman?
There are members of the House na from Mindanao who are also wants to support Speaker Alvarez. Of course, hindi lang Mindanao, but some the PDP holdouts. No? At sabi nga kanina, 184 voted for GMA. There's still 100 more na holdouts. No?
Yes.
The LP has also decided na mag-abstain. So in a way, there would be also meeting who would be the next minority. No? So we're hoping na sana wag na pakialaman ng House leadership yung bago. Yung mga talagang totoong mag-abstain at mag-perform ng minority. No? Dahil kumbaga maganda naman yung fiscalizing role. Because during Alvarez time, naglagay talaga siya ng kanyang minority. No? So sana hopefully hindi mangyari ngayon yan. And we have a legitimate...
So you're talking about a true minority with a new speaker. Okay, very briefly, sir, 4 p.m., what are you expecting when you resume, no? Because hindi kayo nag-adjourn.
Kasi hindi naman tayo nag-adjourn kagabi. Suspended lang. So continue lang yung nangyari kagabi. And I think one of the priority is ma-ratify yung BOL talaga.
Yan. Sir?
Yeah, I think we should resume and ratify this major policy mga laws, no? Bangsamoro Organic Law and other laws that needs to be ratified too.
One last question, sir. Paano pag hindi ho ito tanggapin ni Speaker Alvarez?
Meron na pong nakaupong speaker. So it's just a question of dividing the House. So we have already a number. And ma'am, correction lang. Si Kuya Tom, we really have a true minority in the House. And
that's subject to a debate, sir. Congressman, maraming salamat. I know pagod pa ho kayo. May meeting ka pa ng 11, sir. Tawagan ka namin ulit pagkatapos ng meeting ninyo. And Congressman Villarin, maraming salamat. I know we will, of course, continue to monitor the development developments here on CNN Philippines. Please stay tuned. Again, sir, maraming salamat po sa inyong dalawa. Thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.